Well, based off of that, I will, if we are live, I will welcome all of you villains and vagabonds to today's session of the RPG Buffet. We've got Pope and we've got Boohoo. We've got those here, those guys, and we're gonna be playing ourselves a little Blades in the Dark.
Yay.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
This,
Can you pass me
I
the
am.
beans?
Oh, right. They're able to
oh,
see
so
the
good.
they're able to see the thing, aren't they? Yeah.
Boo,
Give
you
me
should.
until he like.
Oh, I need to mute. There we go. I could hear myself on there. Oh,
Nice.
look at that beautiful picture right there.
Hey, Boo, you should hop on stream to look at it. It
You
is.
gotta see
I
this.
am. I can see it
Oh, good.
Hey, Boo, can you pass me the gravy?
now. Back to
I
yourself.
I just had Thanksgiving not too long ago, and I'm like, damn, those mashed potatoes looking kind of nice though.
Damn, but my stomach looking kind of big though.
My stomach looking kind of big though.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oof.
uh, let me give you guys the quick rundown. We're going to be starting our first score today, which will have a couple different parts that that I'll go over as far as mechanics go. But as far as the story goes, it's very easy. Uh, if there's anything that you guys want to try to like add to the scene, just say, hey, game master, is there any like beer bottles around that I could smash somebody with? Is there a potential like blue coat policeman or something like that around we might be able to use to our advantage? And then I'll be like, yeah, probably.
Sounds fun.
Uh,
How do I
and
open my character sheet?
you go to the third tab on the right hand side.
The
It's got like
journal?
a little news, yeah, the journal, and then you
Oh
look for the
boy,
one
now
that,
everybody can see this. Nice.
yep.
And if anybody was as dumb as I am and didn't actually ask beforehand, there you go.
That would be embarrassing. Luckily, I
Ah,
wasn't
yeah,
dumb
I
enough.
was just showing it off, guys. Look, I'm smart, I think. I swear.
So let me start with a little overview. This is the city of Duskval. About 100 years ago, the world was destroyed with in an apocalypse that opened the gates to the opened the what's the word to the beyond, allowing the dead and undead to crawl back into the world of the living. The only cities that are left that aren't just a haunted wasteland are protected with a big electrical barrier that keeps most of the spirits out. The world is kind of like imagine like a industrial revolution, kind of like a London, especially this particular city we're going to be in, Duskval, kind of like a industrial revolution like London kind of situation. You got your printing presses, you've got the entire place is completely dark as the a big kind of detail that I should probably bring up. The sun exploded.
Oof.
Mm.
Don't you just hate when that happens?
To be honest, though, a freaking Earth light mode is kind of overrated. We kind of need it.
Exactly. This is just dark mode Earth.
Dark mode Earth. Oh no.
The city is run by a myriad of corrupt gangs and city officials that all plot their own schemes to take control of the city and keep everyone under their thumb. And we are going to be focusing on a new crew that is appearing, who definitely does have a name. It's just that we're pretending that they don't know each other yet. So that's why we're not going to bring up their crew name.
Ah, yeah, totally.
Yeah. Yeah, we got one.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
your guys' day starts the way it always does, with a simple but tasteless, like mushroom and insect stew. Because without sun, that means no crops, and without crops means no livestock. So the only thing that passes for sustenance in this city for the poor people of the city is insects for protein and mushrooms and lichen for like vegetables.
Mm.
Dang.
I like goblin. I mean, I like people in my food. No, just kidding. I imagine it's probably also on the menu, just not very often.
It is a bit of a rare delicacy as far as people meat goes. You got to be in the right part of town for that, but definitely
Dang.
available. Definitely still not legal though. Place
Ah,
isn't that bad off.
Oh, goodness.
damn! I'm really
Uh,
craving some meat. Oh crap! We only have this. Well, zucchini. Mr. Zucchini isn't really meat. Come on, we can eat him.
right.
My name
Yeah,
is not
yeah, he's got a
zucchini.
name. Yeah, he's got a name based off of a vegetable. He must be made of like,
My name is not zucchini.
Mm.
crunchy crunchy vegetable. Uh you guys are a bit sick and tired of the poor lifestyle living in the tenements of the poor tenements of Duskfall. So you guys have recently set up with the Silver Nails, one of the larger gangs in the area of the night market, and are you guys are beginning to set up a fledgling crew. Uh, your contact is a Skovlin man named Declan, and he has asked you guys via like a pretty not very official letter. Like that wasn't sent through whatever uh constitutes as uh a mail system in this city. This is a personal courier that got this to your guys' door and has asked you guys to meet up in the tavern that you guys were planning to set up as your uh the back rooms of the tavern that you guys are planning to set up as your lair.
The back rooms. I'm kidding.
Do you guys think that do we have a name for that tavern, do you think?
I mean, it's Boo's friend, right? So Boo should probably know
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna call it the wasted weasel. I don't know.
Ooh, no, I like it.
Yeah.
The Wasted Weasel.
Yep.
That's my character after work.
So let's set the scene. You guys are you guys are in the Wasted Weasel, which is a pretty bare bones establishment. It gets the job done, and it's definitely not like the worst in the city. Because you guys are in Night Market, which has a little bit more money free flowing than like the poorer areas. Um, so it gets the job done. But the front room is pretty filled up with patrons, but you guys are heading into the back rooms. Uh, Pope.
Hope with the way the mold milestones.
Yep. What's up?
Pope, who is the first person that we see enter? Could you describe them for us?
You mean my character? Oh
No, I mean, I don't know. Go ahead. Your character.
no. Sure. Uh, you see this like kind of like old. I'm changing this character by the way. Is older man. He's kind of
Mhm.
shaky, kind of nervous. Hello. Am I right here?
Boo, who is the second person that we see enter?
Okay. And then you see someone who's like about the size of a child, and with black hair, and then he walks in. It's like, yeah, like this is the place, Grandpa.
I like it. You guys are joined soon after by a bit of a taller gentleman. He is decked out in it looks like was older like ghost hunting equipment. So now it's instead of like the actual weapons, it's just mostly like the old like hood and armor. This is who you can only imagine is Declan. So, see, we've got the two of you here. No
Yes.
idea where the third one is, do you?
Probably wasted. I don't know.
There's a third one.
Yeah, sent for a third one, but you two should do.
Uh,
Works for me.
what are
Money
we
for
doing
us.
here?
Why is he healed?
I'm honestly not sure. I think I was told he could get stuff done, but right now he just looks like some kind of old coot.
I'll let you know that I'm a part of a
Oh,
lawyers.
jeez.
And oh my God, is that a drink?
Yeah, I'm cracking open a cold one before I tell you what the situation is.
Cracking the old one
Uh,
with the boys, are you?
Cracking a cold one open with the boys. That's correct.
I'm a goal.
That's also true. Look. We've got word that a local gang called the Foghounds have cheated us out of a deal that we set up with them. We were selling off old war relics from our time in the Ghost Wars, but seems they don't intend on paying us back for the merchandise that we gave them. There is a shipment. They are smuggling the relics out of town through a through the tram lines under night market. If you two are able to recover any relics that you're able to recover, we'll be able to pay handsomely. Mostly, we're just here to send a message to the Foghounds that we're not to be trifled with.
Yes,
Oh, boy,
send
here I
them
go
a
stealing again.
message, right?
That's correct.
The old Fugio just grabs his cane like he's about to hit someone,
Yeah.
and so immediately starts heading out the door without knowing where he's
wait
supposed
up.
to go.
Wait, I have so legs.
And
Oh,
I'll
boy.
get them.
So
Yes.
you guys head out. Is there anything you would like to try to learn about this operation that the Foghounds are currently doing uh, before you quote unquote make a plan? Which the plan is actually kind of an interesting part in this game.
Is there any reason why they're trying to back out of this deal? I guess is that something we can figure out?
That is something you can figure out. Tell you what, so this is a gather information roll. You can do this during the quote unquote free play between a score and downtime.
Hmm.
So you can use this to get some information on who you're going up against, what resources they may have. But yeah, go ahead and well, I was about to tell you what to roll, but that's not my job. Go on your character sheet, and why don't you tell me what kind of role that what kind of skill you would like to roll to gather this information?
Can I use study?
You sure can.
All right. So what do I roll now?
How many dots do you have in study?
Two. So like,
Yep. So click where it says study on your character sheet, and then it's going to ask you a couple questions. You can leave it at risky and standard effect. Where those aren't going to come into play yet.
it was like I rolled damn. This is like
Yes. You rolled a 5 and a 6, and when you have multiple dice, when you have like 2 or more pips in a skill, you take the higher of the 2 dice.
cool.
To give a quick rundown, 1 through 3 are bad. Don't roll them.
Mm-hmm.
4 and 5 are successes, but they have a consequence. So you get what you want, but other things could be going wrong. But you rolled a 6, which is a full success, and you get
lucky.
you get some good information here. So you were wondering why they backed out of the deal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're able to get with with an older contact that you had with the Foghounds, who used to be like part of their gang. Uh,
Buddy.
and he tells you that it's most of the reason is just like to try to like make a good profit off of them. Uh, they're trying to gather capital because they are they're obviously cutting ties with the Silver Nails, uh, or they wouldn't be trying to screw them over. They are currently looking for a more powerful gang to make their in with, and they're hoping that these war relics, these ghost hunting supplies, are going to help them. And with your 6, you can probably guess that they're going to go work with the Sparkrights. The Sparkrights are in charge of the electrical barriers that protect the city from ghosts. So
Ooh.
anything that they can get, any advantage they can get to deal with ghosts, the better. So that's probably where the Foghounds are going with this stuff.
Interesting.
Yep. Pope, is there anything that you would like to do? We do also have, I believe we also have an option for acquiring an asset that might be able to help you out.
Mm-hmm.
But spoilers, there's actually a way that we can set this stuff up in like during the middle of the score.
Mm-hmm. You guys sure you want this old man as entrance into the score?
No, but I'll take what we can get.
I mean, you also gotta go with Wilson, so.
So we know that the hounds are looking for someone with that can help battle ghosts. Is that about right? Or
Yeah, they're
okay.
looking for a patron. They're looking for a bigger gang to partner up with.
Can
Much
I?
like you guys have done with the Silver Nails.
So the so the wolves are the hounds are. So can I go around and is there anyone outside I could just randomly ask?
Uh you would, I mean, I'll let you play your character, but
Mm-hmm.
there is depending on how you roll, you most likely have good contacts that you'd be able to ask more poignant
Oh
questions
yeah.
to besides
Can I call? Wait. How can you contact people on this? You can't call them with the phone, can you?
send them a courier, send them a letter. Um, some people still use crows because pigeons aren't really the only thing left in this terrible town are crows and potentially more monstrous creatures.
Mm-hmm.
No dogs, that sucks.
They do have some dogs.
Yay.
One of the quote unquote classes, one of the playbooks, the hound, uh, ironically, has a pet companion that you can get.
Mm.
Mhm.
Can I? Is there an like? Do we need to add? Is this something we can just use, or is this something we need to own to to like contact people?
No, it's mostly just flavor. If you want to contact somebody, there is, unless there's a particular reason that I set up that it would be harder,
Mhm.
you can contact them without any trouble.
Can, I'm gonna put down. I'm gonna write a note. I'm assuming we're right in front of the bar. I ran out right in front of the bar, or
Hmm.
yeah. And there's a crow that someone's like having like a mess of a crow right in front of it because I don't know.
Maybe they have a network of, yeah, like kind of like a like old phone booths.
Mhm.
They have a network of people that you can like basically rent out crows with,
Mhm.
and they're able to get messages
Mhm.
across the city.
Makes
That is.
sense.
I just want to get my message out, right?
Hmm.
I'm gonna.
Right.
I want my contact Sally to meet me.
Right. What would you like to? What are you trying to get out of your contact here?
I want to. If she can throw me any more details that could help us, like if there's any other gangs like that could like the hounds could be looking for.
Absolutely. Well, that information you already have.
I
You
mean,
got that from.
oh, I thought we only knew the fact they were looking for one, not that they found one.
Is that the name of your character, Boo? The Lachan Abba?
No, I need the Josephine Wormwood.
That's right, Josephine Wormwood. You should be able to go into your character sheet and change that name. Because I'm gonna keep looking at Lachan until it's gone. Yeah, but Josephine was able to find out that they're most likely going to the Spark Rites as their next patron. But who knows? Depending on how it goes, maybe you could be their next patron.
Ah, that's a good idea. Maybe we should be their next patron.
You guys are kind of about the same size, but who knows? Maybe if things go well, you can work together. After all, there's nothing in a score that says you have to do exactly what the mission giver tells you to do.
I
That
hate
might piss them off,
DMs.
though.
Oh, I hate DMs too. Damn. They suck.
What? Are you okay?
I'm trying to say that in an old man voice.
I see. All I heard was "Hey DM."
Hey, DM, you suck.
Oh, okay.
That is
That's
not
okay.
me.
I
It's,
got
it's
plenty.
the old man, all right. It's the old man. He's really.
I got plenty more years to improve, unlike you do.
Oh. um. The gods of the modern era are mean.
They kept you alive that long.
Damn right. Look at these cheeks.
So what are you talking about?
What are you trying to? Are you still on this bit on how to contact
I'm gonna write Sally a letter, and if she can give us contact to the hounds.
I see. Yeah. What skill would you like to roll to kind of grease the wheels of this a little bit?
Consort? Is that the kind of is that?
That is a perfectly reasonable skill to want to use here.
Hmm.
That is, if I was telling you which skill to roll, that would be the skill I would ask.
Oh, okay.
Because that is straight up and down consorts thing.
Right. This is me like writing down the letter. Dear Sally, do you know about
Hands
the
trembling.
flowers I let out last night? I think I forgot to water them.
I think you forget a lot of stuff.
Oh, but most importantly, can you give us contact to these hound fellows? We want to ally with these. What were they? Dogs. Yes, dogs. Yes. Oh, did I tell you about the flowers? And that's the letter.
He visibly has something earlier in the letter that's talking about flowers, but he's already forgotten and didn't look over the letter.
Yep.
Amateurs.
Let's see that roll. Let's see that consort roll.
Right? Do I click on it, right?
Get something
Yep.
good.
Click on the name of the skill and then just leave the position as risky and the effect as standard.
What is the
Position and effect. Well, I'm glad you asked. It doesn't matter during like this kind of free play stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but during a score, the position is how risky the current situation is.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a controlled, risky, or desperate situation? And the effect is, is it only putting a little bit of progress towards what you want? Is it like doing a big benefit for you?
Ah, okay. What about bonus
and
die?
Bonus die. If you look on your character sheet, there's a
Mhm.
couple different ways to get bonus die.
Yes.
You can, if one of your party members can describe how they're helping you out, they take stress, which is another mechanic we'll get into. But so they can either take or you can take stress, they can take stress. Either of those options will get you a bonus die.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see
Mhm.
it now. Or take a devil's bargain.
or take a devil's bargain. You can't do those during like this kind of free play stuff
Mm-hmm.
unless it.
Is that right?
All right, that is. You have done everything correct so far. Uh,
Yeah! Yay!
you
It didn't
you
blow up.
rolled a 4 and a 2, so we'll take the 4,
Mm-hmm.
which is you're getting the normal amount of information. What was this person's name? Sally.
Sally! My sweet, sweet Sally.
And what is your character's name? Is that it with Fugio?
Oi, Fugio.
Fugio, I believe that you're talking about the Foghounds. And yes, the leader of the Foghounds, at least they give you the name of the Foghounds leader,
Mm-hmm.
but there is a group of Foghounds that are currently operating, and they are being led by one of their big toughs named Moriarty. And
Damn, that name is
that would
cliche.
be that would be the person to talk to if you're able to find them. And who is Sally one of your contacts on your character sheet, or is this a new character we're putting up?
It's one of my shrewd friends.
I see. And what is the descriptor for Sally?
An information broker.
That makes sense. Okay.
Hmm.
So you guys have your information.
Yeah.
Let's do a little planning, shall we?
Yay, planning.
This is the cool part about this game, and I'll go. We don't really plan, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, not just including this group. Groups in Blades in the Dark do not plan their score. Like you don't go about like, all right, we're gonna sneak over here, and then we're gonna go through this window. Because the trouble with that, and John Harper, the guy that made the game, he's got a great line in the book. Or I don't know if it's in the book. He might have just said it like in an interview or something. But it's like I don't like how in normal RPG games, players can spend an hour just talking about how windows work. So all of the initial like kind of like slow paced nastiness when starting a score, that's kind of all just skipped over. And it's all covered by a dice roll, which I'll be rolling later. But we just need a couple of details here. First is and let me send this over to you guys. Boop bop skittle bop is the method. Yeah, the method of the score. Is this an assault? Are you about to do violence to kind of like take over the smuggling transport?
Yes, violence. My favorite.
Is it a deception where you're trying to lure, trick, or manipulate the target? Or are you going more of like a stealth approach? If you guys were more of the magical sort, would you be doing an occult method of engaging a supernatural power? Social, kind of like deception, is negotiating, bargaining, and persuading. And transport doesn't really fit as well here, but you might be able to spin it a certain way where you're trying to carry cargo or people through a particular danger.
You,
Mhm.
I'm gonna let Boo decide. I'm open.
I kind of had a deception plan.
Deception makes sense.
Yes.
So yeah.
It's
So
yeah.
now we just need the detail. In this case, it's the method of deception. How are you planning to deceive these guys? And what is your goal? Are you trying to get the relics back like Declan wanted you to do? Or are you going with this new plan of we should partner with the Foghounds and potentially screw over our patron?
Well, my plan basically just that one's an old man and one is he's going one was he was like a child. So I was gonna have him like I don't know pretend to be this is a homeless old man and a homeless child and have him wander over there and try to like get convince him to let him in so that so he can go around or something. Because since who cares if a child and an old man sees?
Yeah,
Right.
I think we should try getting the artifacts back. I think.
Okay. So you're going with
Oh, yeah.
the original plan that Declan
Yeah,
set
that's
out.
what I was gonna say. Yeah, before there was
Okay.
no detail.
And of course, this detail can be it can be malleable. Maybe during the middle of the score, if you decide that you want to just take all the relics for yourself, you can do that. But for
Maybe.
now, we'll go with your guys' goal is to get these relics from the Foghounds, and your plan is to pose as an innocent small person and an old man.
Yep.
Yes,
And
but I am an old man.
you're right. That part's not going to be difficult.
Yay!
All right. So now we do a little thing called the engagement roll. This is how we decide how well everything's going.
Yeah.
So, I've got the rules for it here, which I will talk about, and I've also got some dice. Is this operation particularly bold or daring? If it is, you what?
Is it bold? I don't know,
Eh,
but I'm
not
definitely bolding.
well. It's the two of you versus. Well, you'll see when you get there. It's okay. So it's more daring than I thought. So you start with one die just for sheer luck.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to tell us how fortunate circumstances are when we start the score. You get a second die because it's a bold or daring operation.
I'm not
Does
bolding.
does the plan's detail expose the vulnerability of the target or hit them where they are weakest?
Do they like old people? If they do, maybe we have a chance.
I'm thinking not particularly on that.
Damn it!
Is
Damn
the
it!
target strongest against this approach, or do they have particular defenses or special reparations?
Do they
I don't
have?
think so.
Are they?
Anti-old people.
Oh no, we have an
Anti-social
anti-old guy perimeter. We had enough about these old kooks coming to our freaking base. We had enough. This is happening. This is the 20th time now with this old man with this child's coming by.
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation? I think we've already gotten some of that, and that was kind of baked into the information gathering. So I think that's kind of already accounted for.
Yeah.
Are there any enemies or rivals interfering in the operation? I don't think so. And then everything else is just kind of like other miscellaneous stuff. So I'm counting 2 die currently. So this is going to tell us if you're in a desperate, a standard, or in a controlled position. All right, rolling the bones. I rolled a 2 and a 4. You guys are in a standard position.
Oh, thank God.
So you guys are in one of the streets in Night Market. You've set up a good position to kind of like potentially get in the way of this transport. You guys see it looks like a small little convoy of 2 carts that are loaded up with weapons and other artifacts, things like that. They are kind of flanked by looks like about 6 basically what amounts to like peasants, like beggars, just people some of them are a little bit younger, like they're also kids, and they're just kind of like in rags as their clothes, that kind of thing. And there are 2 there are 2 like more armored guys that look like they're actually part of the gang, and the person that is kind of driving the donkeys the goats, not donkeys, because their horses aren't really sustainable in Duskball. So goats are kind of the best they're able to get to live out here. The person that is driving the goats is a big dude that is decked out in the colors of the Foghounds gang attire. So you guys have a view on them as they're coming down the road. You guys are up ahead in the path, maybe around a corner, watching them. What do you guys do?
Okay, Grandpa, I have a plan, Don't mess this up.
Can I mess this up?
That's a
I said,
great
don't mess it up.
question. I believe there's a there's a there's a guideline in this game called "Play to Find Out,"
Yeah.
and boy, are we!
I want to do something, right?
Let's hear what you got, and I'll let you guys discuss who wants to go first.
Alrighty.
The Fugio, right, wants to get cool with the gangs, right? He's like, oh yeah, the cool gangs and stuff, right? The cool gangs. Oh yeah, I know how this goes. Oh yeah, he does like these weird gang poses.
No. Grandpa, that's not a gang sign. That's a racist gesture.
Oh, isn't that what the youngies do nowadays on Xbox Live?
So what are you wanting to do? You wanted to get in cool with the fun now?
Yeah, I wanna gain their trust by doing gang signs.
Well, that is Josephine, what are you planning on doing? And then I'll let you two decide who should go first, or if one of you is aiding the other.
I was gonna have Josephine have him lay down, say he got hit by the convoy, and then ask for a ride.
So you're saying that they're gonna you're gonna pretend like the convoy hit you?
You can't pretend the convoy hit Fugio.
Oh, a Fugio.
Yeah.
Oh, you want
Okay.
me? Oh. What role would that be?
That's a great question. So, are you? Let me see. I want to make sure I've got this correct because I believe it costs 1 stress to help somebody. Here, let's get into the stress, shall we?
Alrighty.
If you look on your character sheet, there is a stress meter. It has got, what is that, 8 bars?
Yep.
Yeah. You can spend stress to either give yourself a bonus die, or you can spend a little less stress to aid somebody else doing their thing. And you can also use stress to resist consequences. So if you don't like how your die result went, we have a way of making those troubles go away for a cost. Finally, the last thing is flashbacks, which I am going to send a picture of because this is an important thing. Like I was mentioning before, we didn't necessarily plan all this out. So we can use flashbacks to pay stress and set up details to help you out. Like, did you guys set up a getaway driver? Did you set up some kind of hitman to take somebody on? That's all stuff that you can just kind of improv into the situation whenever you want.
Ooh, fun.
All it costs is a little bit of stress and sometimes a skill roll.
Fun.
So yeah. So I'll ask again. It sounds like we're gonna have a Fugio roll.
I like it.
Are you, Josephine? Are you aiding a Fugio?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and check one of those stress boxes.
Got it.
And we'll have Oifugio roll whatever skill he wants, but he'll be getting an extra die. It only costs 1 stress though.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it real quick.
Okay.
Not going down, so give me a minute.
That's okay. And as you can probably guess,
can I
go ahead.
Can I get hit by the car, cry around like a little baby, and then command him? What do you want to command him?
Yeah, let's get a goal here. What are you hoping that him pretending to get ran over by a car? How is
Like
that
I
going to
said,
help?
like we said, we're gonna like we would act for a ride, and then
I
we're gonna try
see.
to like sneak some items, I guess, if that's possible.
Okay. So it sounds like you're gonna try to guilt trip these guys into getting you a ride.
Yep,
Maybe Ofugio will be saying that he broke his leg in the in the accident.
makes sense.
All right, you wanna? It's. I guess I'm gonna
Uh,
roll it.
yeah, I am okay with
Yeah.
command. And
Position risky, standard,
position is risky, effect is standard.
and then one extra bonus die.
One bonus die.
Come on, let's do
Oh,
this. Let's do this.
Yo, by the way, it didn't happen here, but if you roll 2 6s, that's a critical, and things get
Ooh.
good.
Well, this is a pretty good.
But yeah, a 6 and a 5.
Oh, my leg! Oh, it,
No, Grandpa!
it's not working. Oh,
How good do you make this look? Do you look like do you like physically like bump into it and
yeah, he makes it. Yeah, the initial hit makes it look really fake, but then he makes a cracking sound, and so like he flew into it. Initially, it didn't do any damage, but him hit like slightly moving to the left after landing made a cracking noise, so it made it more believable.
all your all your stiff joints uncracked at the same time? That's what made it sound like a bone
Oh,
breaking. Oh,
oh,
oh, jeez. Okay. One of you go
oh,
check on him, and one of the
my
smaller
my
guys comes over.
foot. I'm just gonna be
Hey,
screaming in the background.
hey, are you okay?
No, his
Oh,
leg's broken, I think.
Oh
oh
shit.
no.
Can you take a
Uh,
ride? Like, just one ride. Come on.
yeah.
Please.
Yeah, we're passing by an
Oh,
apothecary. They might be able
oh
to.
no. No.
Okay, calm down, calm down.
Dang, man. Oh, he is not looking good. Okay. Hey, orphans, let's get you. Can you guys help lift this guy up? And they're like, yeah, sure thing.
How
And they
successful are they carrying me?
well, there's a lovely little mechanic called a fortune roll, where I just roll a dice and see how it goes. So 6 is good, 1 is bad. Oh, under the table. Oh, that's so far away. I'm grabbing another dice. That's okay. Yeah, that's a 1.
Oh,
They
they
are.
dropped me.
They do in fact drop you. They're
Oh.
not the sturdiest kids.
Ah, dang it. Now you didn't have
Wait,
a
isn't that a good
pass.
thing?
It's really funny for your case.
I mean, it kind of helps us even more, right?
Yeah.
But it hurts me a lot. Oh, my
There is a way
back.
for us to track damage and stuff like that, but we'll get to that when actual damage happens.
I think I took a lot of damage. I'm just saying.
Our audience is going to be taking a lot of damage listening to this.
The
So-
screaming of
You guys are you guys are able to get into the second carts that they have. The card that is being watched over by the other gang member. So we've got one gang member on each cart, and the big guy is driving the front cart. So they're like, are you guys gonna be good once we get you to the apothecary?
Yeah, don't worry. Grandpa, he was fast.
Oh.
Okay. So they're going along. What is there? What would you guys like to do in this accompanying time?
Okay, so Josephine's gonna try to talk to the guy and help her figure out like take some items while he's distracted.
Okay, so you're trying to distract this guy to let Ofugio work his geriatric magic.
Yeah.
That sounded way better. You know the amount of jokes that sound like worse coming out of your like once you say them than the ones that
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they sounded better in your head? That was the opposite. That sounded better coming out of my mouth than it did in my head.
And
Yeah.
Uh, what skill would you like to roll?
Let me see. Let me see. What would be a good skill here? Sway maybe.
Way works.
Awesome. Okay.
man, I wish I had a more
So,
balanced kit. Honestly, I feel like
so what's the conditions? What?
We are currently in a for distraction with all this. You are currently in a controlled position for standard effect.
Alrighty.
Uh, there's another wrinkle here.
Yeah.
You guys can trade your position for the effect, so you could make the situation riskier, but make the effect greater. If you wanted to try a more dangerous distraction, you could get an even better. You can give Fugio more of a chance.
So what would I do for that? Just to see.
Yep. If you want to do it, just let me know, and we can take it from controlled to risky.
All
Or
right.
if you
So
want to keep it at controlled, I understand.
I'll keep back and forward.
Fair enough.
All right. So I just I don't get any bonus die.
Not as far as I'm concerned, unless you
All
want to
right.
spend stress.
All right. Let's do this. So okay. Awesome. Another 6. Jeez.
Another 6. You guys are rolling hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say to this guy?
So you normally go out running over grandpas?
Not normally, no. Although we did have this one time, and he starts to go into a story of how he was taking on another gang that is
ah,
called the Old Crows, who are a bunch of like older like war veterans, and that they're let's just say that time it wasn't a accident, but they did run over some old people.
Yeah. Fuck some veterans.
Oh yeah.
while he's talking, right? Grandpa's gonna be like, "Oh, you wanna talk? You're gonna start a long-winded monologue nobody asked for." Yep, there he goes. I mean, oh, sorry, whoa.
Hey, it was a little kid here asked. I didn't just do a random monologue.
He's like screaming, then all of a sudden just stop. I did not. I did not ask. Oh, just start screaming again.
Is there anything productive that a Fugio wants to do?
Steal some items. Come on, man. That's why I said some
Oh,
else.
I can command them to give us stuff.
That is going to be very, very tricky.
Can I study him?
Makes
Yeah. You're
sense.
trying to what are you trying to learn?
Oh, maybe he has like a key or something we would take.
I see. Yeah. Let's see a study roll then. Well, whatever roll you want to use, but study is a very good choice.
Give me
Yes.
something good. Give us something good again.
I'm gonna spend 1 stress.
That is going to cost you 2 stress to do it for yourself.
Oh, okay. Oh, because
Yeah.
I'm selfish. Right.
Exactly. The game is leaning towards group help.
Makes
Group
sense. Makes
buddies.
sense. Can I help at all in any way? Oh.
You're kind of already you basically you're
Yeah,
setting this opportunity up for him.
Oh yeah, too. I forgot for a minute. All right.
Okay.
Well, you did that thing help anyways.
Yeah.
You did.
That is 2 5s and a 1 on a 5. Success with complication.
What?
So what would the complication be?
Wait, what?
On a 4 to 5, there's a complication.
Oh, that's not really good.
Yeah.
But
You do find a key, but it's not on him. It's actually on a little guard dog. It's a cute little guy. It's not like it's not like a big dog. But the key is currently on the collar of a small guard dog that was kind of like under the counter of the cart, and it's just kind of sleeping.
I just thought of a way to deal with it.
Oh no!
Okay, no, what is not just dog's neck?
Fugio thought about taking the dog's neck, cracking it silently.
That's what I was gonna. That's what I suggested.
Nice.
Too.
I love when a good plan comes together.
Just
All
gonna
right.
snap its neck.
Who's going to alienate our audience? Who would like to roll?
You know what? I'm gonna be evil anyway.
I got skirmish I could use,
Skirmish works.
but I only got one belief in that. So
You only have one.
if you could help me out, and at the same time I'm gonna stress out myself even more, that'd be great.
Alright, so can I help him?
Yeah, we'll say that you're able to help him just by keeping this guy distracted because you rolled a 6, so we happy there.
Let's do that.
Oops, that one I
And
wanted.
then, Pope, you're spending 2 stress to get a bonus die.
Yep. Do I
Okay.
also get a bonus die? No. Like from him? No. Right?
No.
Oh.
Like this would not even be. Things would go a lot worse for you even if you are successfully able to kill the dog, basically right behind this guy. But Josephine is distracting him.
All right. Risky. I'm assuming.
This is a risky position. This
Effect.
is gonna have a great effect because taking out the dog is pretty nice.
Come on, dice wolves, dice wolves.
What is that?
Oh
no. Oh no.
Time.
Can I?
Oh, that's
can I?
right. You only had 1 dice, so yeah. You got it right. Oh no, Mr. Zucchini.
wait. Can't make the pain go away.
What did I tell you about snapping dogs' necks?
We have a way to resist the consequences here. This is a physical roll. Do you see how your skills are kind of divided between insight, prowess, and resolve?
Yep.
We can do a resistance roll, which I believe you are going to roll a number of dice equal to the number of first row pips that you have in prowess.
Ooh.
But I'm going to look that up before I tell you.
Ooh. That's
here's
not
how
very
this
good.
It's not very good. It's not looking good for you, Chief. So that's a reason why well-rounded character is another reason that helps them out.
This might have been the worst possible time for this to happen. Get bad dice rolls.
We're literally in enemy hands right now.
Yeah. He's got his hands around an enemy right now. So here you don't have to, but here's how it'll work if you do want to do it. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot a step.
Yep.
But I'll explain after this. So if you take this chance, you are going to get a number of stress equal to 6 minus the result of your dice roll.
Oh.
So if you roll a 6, you resisted the consequence and you take no stress. But if you roll anything else, you're quickly running out of stress here because you're at 4. So if you take this, you can only if you roll a 1, you're out of the score.
We just started.
You did in fact just start.
Maybe it might not be a good idea.
May not be a good idea. So, you okay with whatever is going to go wrong here?
What do you say? My child, that is my accomplice in doggy murder.
Well, I guess we have to face consequences of our actions.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh no, if it isn't the consequences for my actions. So Josephine's got this guy distracted.
Yeah.
And you're putting your hands around this kind of like small, like just mutt of a dog. This like grangy animal. And you're just like, all right, here we go. And then but unfortunately, you're an old guy.
Uh-oh.
And you're not particularly able to get a good grip on this thing to like seal the deal. And the
Oh.
dog is now just immediately like with this like high pitched barking noise, and it is attempting to bite you.
Oh,
It's not biting you yet.
can I
The
can I just be actively like shaking it while it's like doing that?
we can work on that. First,
Like
let me talk about something that I forgot to do.
Yep.
You may have noticed that uh, we haven't like this isn't 5e. There's no like equipment. There's no magic items, but there is a loadout. Uh, there is a list of items on your character sheets.
Mhm.
Uh, and the nice thing is you don't have to. You only have to take those items out and say that you have them when you need them. You have a Schrodinger's backpack.
Neat.
Uh, the real question is, are you going in light, normal, or heavy?
What?
If you're going in heavy, have you guys ever played Payday?
Yes. Kind of.
Uh, if you're going in heavy, people know that you're here to cause trouble. If you're going in light, you're able to smuggle stuff in, and a normal load is in the middle. So for this kind of thing to happen, a heavy load is probably not the best option here, considering you're trying to look like normal people.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm light. Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, light.
Normal.
So, Josephine, you're going for normal.
Yeah, that's
You know what? I'm also gonna
That
go
is
for
fine.
normal.
You
It's
guys
just
have
gonna
a
look a bit suspicious that just a grandpa with this like AK on the strap in the back, just going out with
Right.
his child. Yes.
basically
My
yeah.
choice.
If like someone was going to try to like search you, like if you're trying to
Mhm.
get in like a fancy party, 5 is too much. You would need to go light, or they're going to, or unless you're really lucky on the engagement roll.
I'm an old man.
Now,
I need these to protect myself.
uh, so each of you have 5 of these boxes that you can
Mhm.
fill. Some of them take multiple. Like if you're going for a large weapon, you need to fill in 2 boxes to say you have it. Uh, so if you guys need any of that stuff, just let me know that you have it and mark it on your character sheet.
Wait.
Can I have my chainsaw that I currently have?
You can.
I,
If
my
there
child has a
is,
chainsaw.
if there is kind of like a gray box towards the top, the items that are in italics don't actually count against the number of items that you have.
Okay, cool.
So you get, I believe, I can't tell what some of these are like italics and some of these are like bold and italics.
Yeah, it's confusing.
So let's just say that you can choose one of those to have for free, and all the rest of the
Alright.
stuff below it in white costs squares.
Got it.
So now with that established, there is an attack dog that is currently going for a Fugio, and the distraction has broken on the guard. Hey, oh,
Okay, so then
Snoopy, what's wrong?
He's eating me. He's eating me. He's an evil dog.
Joseph's gonna try to sneak attack the guy with a chainsaw.
Do it. What roll would you like to roll?
Alright, let's see. What would be the rule for that? Finesse, maybe, and at least so it's only we have a prowess.
Finesse does make sense.
Alrighty.
You were talking about like a blade or two and throwing knives and stuff like that. Is that what you were talking about?
Josephine
items?
specifically has a cane sword on the character sheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can
Uh,
I have a pistol?
You can have a pistol. All it costs is 1 check. Yep.
Alrighty.
Let's see what else could.
So
You don't have to. You don't have to decide right away. You can only. You can just say you pull it out and like the second you need it.
Oh yeah, I also
So,
have armor
what-
on.
Oh, good
So
call.
what
Good
am
call.
I?
Yeah, I'm about to get
James
eaten.
Bond?
What does that two bleeps mean? That I need two bleeps to have it
Yeah,
on?
it costs two of your 5 to have armor.
Hmm.
What was your
So
question, Bill?
what are my options? Like whiskey and all that jazz.
This is currently a risky position for standard effect.
Got it. Okay. And no bonus die.
No bonus die unless. All
Oh come
right.
on.
Damn. Yeah, no, you're. Unfortunately, this guy is pretty quick to see what's going on here, and
Close my tiny arms.
Can
and
can I for you just like take a shot at the dog?
yes, but let me finish with
Yep.
Josephine first. The guard kind of like catches the sword and like delivers like a punch into your stomach. If you guys would direct your attention towards the center left of the character sheet, you'll see a spot that says harm.
Let me try and find that.
Harm.
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 Yep, I see it.
Here's how it goes.
Hmm.
You have 2 level 1 harms, 2 level
Hmm.
2 harms, and 1 level 3 harm.
Got it.
Josephine, you will be filling in one of your level 1 harms for bruised.
Okay. I'm
Uh,
having more bruised.
If you fill out both of your level 1 harms, then every dice roll that you make has less effect. Great goes down to standard, standard goes down to limited.
Got it.
And it's really tricky because unless you want to resist this consequence.
How would I resist it?
How many how many uh how many filled out skills do you have in prowess?
1. If I'm
One.
good at yeah.
So if you take this, you'll be getting 6 stress minus the result of your roll.
Oof.
So it's kind of risky for you.
Yeah. Okay. I only have 1 stress. I'm gonna risk it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. Basically, it would be like rolling your finesse.
Alrighty. So the same thing I rolled last time.
Yep, and then don't worry about position effect here.
Alrighty.
It's only the level 1 bleeps, right? You said.
Right.
Why
They're
is there
kind of-
6 bleeps, like 6 flags?
Alright. Well.
That
me,
is
I
actually
guess.
for experience points.
Ah, okay.
So yes, unfortunately, Josephine has taken 5 stress from resisting this punch. So now you don't have the injury, at least.
You should have taken the injury, child.
I'm 35. I'm just autism. I'm set up.
Okay. So you filled that out and you don't have the injury. Let's go to Ufugio. I believe you said you were pulling out a gun and attempting to put Old Yeller down.
Dog, yeah.
All right. What roll?
I'm freaking out.
What
I'm losing
what
it.
skill roll are you going to use for this?
I'm losing it. What skill?
Yep.
I'm gonna use skirmish,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use 2 stress
Okay.
to buff myself again.
Understandable.
Good
Oh,
rolls.
I'm
Come on, give me some
freaking
good
out.
rolls.
We are currently in a risky position for okay. And that's a 6.
Finally.
Oh, he just unloads the
Bam.
entire clip into the dog. Oh,
You're awful.
You just hear this little squeak, and then the dog is well, the dog's not a problem anymore. And the guy's just
oh.
like, no,
It was resisting. It was resisting.
guys, get him. No, you got rolled a 6. I mean, you know people are coming. There's a gunshot, but they're not currently on you yet. But the carts have
Yeah.
stopped.
Glam, grab an item list, glam.
Is the relic on the, I don't think the relic's with us. We
There
haven't
are
even gotten to the step to actually get
There
anywhere
are
near.
some relics in this cart.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, there's some on each cart.
I'm gonna roll command and take the cart driver hostage. As an old man.
Very bold.
No.
You don't want
Uh,
you don't want to know you don't want that to happen to you too, right?
this is going to be a risk. If you do this, this is going to be a risky position for a limited effect, as they feel that they got you pretty well outnumbered here.
That's why we're leaving with a hostage. Well, we're just gonna run.
Oh, are you thinking of taking the cart?
Well, I'm taking the guy hostage so they don't shoot at us.
Right. I mean, it can't hurt unless you fail. So if you do this, I understand. I have said the position in effect.
And there's
And
relics
what
in this thing, right?
there are relics in this cart.
Here we
This
go.
is what they call a hit and run.
Jeez, it's the way escalate alcohol.
What skill roll is this going to be?
I'm gonna
Refugio?
command roll.
Okay.
So,
I imagine you don't have much stress to work with here. How many
I'm
pips do you
going.
have
I'm going
normally?
to stress myself out even more. Might as well
All
go
right.
for it.
Might as well.
We're already
Come
fucked.
on.
Position, you
Good
said
roll.
risky. Yeah.
Risky for limited effect.
Come on.
Bonus
good
die
roll,
1.
please.
Although,
Oh no!
oh my god,
It's still losing his
that's
shit.
it's like a 12% chance for all of those to be under a good amount to be a failing roll.
Oh, oh, I'm losing myself.
Oh,
He is suffering a mental break in Darkest Dungeon. The guy who saw you unload your clip into the dog
Mm-hmm.
knows that your shots are empty. So he is grabbing the gun and is now trying to wrestle it away from you.
Hey, this is
Um,
mine. It is mine.
Josephine, what are you going to do?
you see this run away?
You better not, please.
You
Sorry,
you
Gramps,
can
on
in
your
fact
own.
you can in fact run away.
You're on your own, Gramps.
Oh,
You see, grab
we
item on the way.
fucked up.
Running away is, well, let's say it like this. We're gonna need a different skill roll if you're trying to recover some of the relics here. So basically, it's gonna be 2 skill rolls to get out of here with a relic, and it's gonna be 1 skill roll just to run.
Sexy's gonna
What
like
are the
that.
chances that I'm coming out of here alive?
That's a great question, and we're about to find out. So
Alright.
Josephine, you're just running.
Yeah, I'm gonna is that what finesse work?
Finesse would work.
Alrighty.
I like how we
And
admit
no-
we haven't
no
even
orange
gotten
yet.
anywhere.
Nope.
Where are the values?
Man, that's a short session
oh.
for today.
That will be that'll be risky for standard effect.
Got it. Oh, I guess comma hit me.
Don't worry, the score is not over yet.
Wait.
Uh,
If I fail up my stress bar, then wait. When I get, how does trauma work?
that's
Is
a
it when
great
the bar is
question.
full, or does it is it when it overfills?
Once if you take one more stress, you are out of the score and you get a trauma.
I think I won't help you, John. You freaking bastard! You're trying to run away. You a freaking asshole!
That's
You
exactly that's an understandable reaction.
Why do
But
you do
that's-
this to me?
That's the thing with Duskball. These are not heroes. These are scummy criminals that breaks in loyalty may happen.
Okay. Well, this is
you-
happening, right?
Hold on.
Yep.
As Josephine is making a break for it, 2 of the orphans, they attempt to tackle you. They don't like fully get you to the ground, because you guys are pretty similar size. But they're blocking your exit plan.
I hate trauma.
What do you got, Ofugio? You are wrestling with a guy for a gun.
Well, I'm wrestling with the guy. Can I use a throwing knife onto a child to ensure my teammates escape?
That's gonna be tricky. Let's
Like,
do
I'm like
this.
wrestling and just throwing knife at child
Yeah.
in the forehead.
This is going to be a desperate position for a standard effect.
Right.
And there's actually a fun little bit about desperate actions.
Oh no, what is it?
It's actually a good thing for you guys. The more desperate actions that happen, the more experience that you guys get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll this for standard effect, right?
Yep, desperate for standard. And what you're doing, finesse or skirmish?
Skirmish.
Okay. And then I'm going to mark one of these XP on prowess. I don't know if that's where it's supposed to go, but that's where it's going for now.
Oh man, I'm gonna. It won't be there for long.
Come on, give us a good roll.
No. I just hit the dog by accident. Oh, oops! That thing is already dead.
You try to get out a throwing knife, but the guy socks you across the jaw. And can you take a level 1 bruised jaw for me as level 1 harm?
Ruse jaw. Does this actually affect anything?
Not yet, but and if you take a second level 1 of level 1 thing, level 1 harm, then things might start to get bad.
Oh.
The real tricky thing is that it's just softening you up for like later on in future scores, because it's kind of tricky to heal in this game.
I'm going to. I mean, unless Josephine wants to do something.
What I can do, I can really switch it over, yo. Can Josephine like beg for mercy or something? I don't know.
Absolutely.
Who just killed someone's dog?
She didn't kill someone's dog.
Oh, I did, yeah. But we're kind of
You're in
accomplices.
trouble, mister. What skill would you like to roll, Josephine?
Alright, let's see. Sway.
Sway works.
Alrighty. So
This is going to be risky for limited effect, but you're making good progress.
Alrighty. Okay, come on, bring me a good.
I want to be a character in this game so bad.
Oh, come on.
Oh no!
God. No.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
What is
I love this game.
What are the orphans doing?
Unfortunately for you, the orphans know no mercy.
Oh god.
and are going to pounce you and
Oh no!
beat you up.
We can't show this. It's just rated R.
It's the balls over again.
2 1s. Can I have you take a level 1 harm that is orphan damage?
Orphan damage.
Oh my.
And I thought I was the idiot.
Wow, shut up.
All right, Ofugio, back to you. Your jaw is now very sore.
Oh.
You have a third. I think you still have your other hand on a gun.
Oh
But
yes, I do.
If you don't try to get that gun away from him, he's taking it this round.
Can I? While he's holding it, right? I'm assuming, is my other hand free?
No, it can be.
Can I? While he's holding it, right? And we're wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna load another clip into it, and
Hell
just
yeah.
start spraying everywhere around us, trying to hit anyone.
What skill would you like to roll?
I only have skirmish.
Fair enough. And before you roll, who are you trying to hit here? Or would you like to leave it up to random chance?
Oh, we just hit another dog. Sure, random chance. What's the worst that can happen? We gotta shoot an orphan.
Oh god.
If you do the random, you'll get more people with this.
Okay, I'll do random.
If you succeed.
Please don't kill
If I
me.
succeed.
Please don't kill me. This is a
Don't
another
worry.
desperate
I am a
situation for
I am
standard
a
effect.
war veteran. Yes, yes. I'm. What do you want me to do?
Uh, uh, whatever skill you want sounds like skirmish. This is desperate for standard
What is
effect.
fortune roll?
Fortune roll is just for like finding out random stuff. Like, what's the weather like today? Does this person have red socks on? Roll the die.
Is the sky blind?
Is the guy blind?
I think he's probably is. He definitely is, right, Liam?
Maybe, depending on how your die roll goes, you might be.
Come on,
Imagine.
Come on, get a roll, please.
Right. Standard effect, right?
Yep, desperate for standard, and I've already marked the XP for this.
Come on.
Yep.
Oh no, I shot the dog again. Oh.
You unfortunately are not able to get another shot into the gun. This guy takes the weapon away from you and knocks you down to the ground.
Oh, my back.
If you will remove, we'll keep the pistol marked on your inventory, but you currently do not have access to it.
Is there
No harm
way
this
to...
time.
Okay.
And by this point, the rest of the people are coming over and are going to put an end to this. Josephine, what are you gonna do?
Would you believe me if I say this is all a big misunderstanding?
I just check my sheet LCW.
What? I had a second pistol. Sorry, Josephine, go ahead.
I have no idea what to do. I'm just gonna surrender. Hope for the best.
All right. Let's see. What kind of roll would you like to do to see if this goes well?
Consult.
Consort will work.
All right.
Desperate for limited effect. I will marking an XP for your resolve.
Oh god.
Nice.
I'm also going to join.
That's a 6.
That does not fail.
The orphans, now that they've kind of taught you a lesson by beating you up, they're like, "Yeah, why don't you come with us? You going to see the boss?"
Ah, jeez.
Right, can I roll concert too after saying, "Oh, you're gonna be nice to me too. Yes, be nice to me too, please."
Oh, this is gonna be something.
What
all right, this is going to be
desperate.
This is going to be risky for standard effect, risky for limited effect. This is desperate, but I don't want to give you this much XP. Where did that die go? I just dropped it.
I'm a good grandpa.
Damn. You guys putting your charisma skills to work.
Apparently not good at killing people.
Not great at killing people, unfortunately.
It's surrendering.
We did.
At least for now, is working. The guy. What the hell? Okay, you rolled a 6. I can give it to you. The guy is not happy. You still killed his dog, but he's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna go see the boss, and then you're going to rot for what you did to Snoopy."
No,
Snoopy, I'm sorry, but you bit me. He got hostile. He got postal.
Both of you are stripped of your weapons unless you want to try to do something to hide a weapon.
I want to hide my second pistol.
That is going to be tricky, but I am willing to see a roll on this. But know that it's gonna get you beat up if you fail.
Can I consort someone to let me have a look?
I don't think that's a very particularly good roll for this.
I'm an old man. I need my extra pistol.
You wouldn't divest an old man of his pistol, would you? His medical pistol? Yes, we would.
What's a
I'm
spirit
assuming I
charm?
can't do that, right?
A good in order. Pope, no, you cannot use consorts to hide a weapon. And Boo, to answer your question, Spirit Bane charms pretty much does what it says on the tin. Even with this electric barrier, ghosts still get into the city. And you can use a Spirit Bane charm to lessen the effects that ghosts have on you, prevent possessions, that kind of thing.
Alrighty.
Since I can't have my medical pistol.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
I'm
I'm gonna study. Can I study for a way to conceal my weapons from them?
Interesting. Let's start with Josephine on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You're hiding your cane sword.
Yeah.
This is going to be tricky because the guy did see you try to use it on him, but
Yeah.
I'll let you try it. It's just going to be for a limited effect.
Alrighty. And whiskey, right?
Yeah, this is going to be risky for limited.
Can I go with study for the same reason he was going to?
Let's talk. Why? How would study help to?
I only have study in the survey, so I'm not sure to go with you.
Fair. Well, not that you have to do it in this situation, but just because you don't have any pips in something doesn't mean you can't roll it. It's just that you take you roll 2 dice and take the lower. But I understand that that's not ideal. But
would Tinker instead work better?
Yeah, I can work with Tinker. Maybe your cane sword is you have a way to be able to fold it up so it's not as noticeable.
Yeah, let's go with that. Whiskey and what?
Risky standard.
Got it. Okay.
Ooh. Well,
come on.
Yep. That is going to be a failure. The guy does see that you the guy did see that you had that you'd used the cane sword on him, so he instructs the orphans to remove that and all the other gear that you have. Let's go to Orfugio.
Can I use study to find the best way to conceal my weapon?
I like it. Yeah, let's see it. This is risky for limited because, well, no, it's standard.
Because they don't know about my crotch pistol. I have it in my crotch area just sealed just in case.
Grandpa, please don't refer to your penis that way.
Is that a fail or success?
That is that will do. That is success with consequence.
Oh no!
Consequence B.
you have a weird dick there, Mister.
We're going to say that.
I swear this is not tetanus. I swear.
You are able to, wherever the pistol may be hidden, the pistol is the only item that you have on you. The rest of your items are taken.
My armor too.
Your armor too.
Oh no! They are closed me. I'm gonna change
my medical armor. I need that for my glaucoma.
I'm just gonna change my sheet to pistol.
Understandable. You guys are tied up and put into the cart as the big guy that was leading the caravan comes over. We don't take too kindly to thieves and dog murderers.
Oh, that's me. That is
me. Got it in one. Gotta give it to you there, old man.
Is that how you? Did I do good? Did I get cool with the boys?
Well, you're definitely with the boys now.
Why is
Yo, going to
everybody
die.
brandishing why is everyone brandishing a firearm? Why? What's going on?
Oh God! I don't want to die with this idiot. I'm a
I let
virgin.
you know that I was in the last great blah 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 blah.
Right. As you're waxing philosophical on your days in the days in the military, you guys are brought to an underground canal dock, the territory of the Foghounds. These guys, on top of having the rails, like having a good like market on the rail system, they also work with another gang to control the canal routes. And we have, oh yeah, you
Picture this guy or something.
there is not.
Okay.
You guys are brought in front of a small group of people guarding what seems to be the leader of their operation, a one Margaret Vale. She is sitting in kind of like a makeshift throne made out of like blocks in this kind of like watery grotto that they have. So I'm told that the two of you tried to
Get cool
take
with
some
the
of the
boys. And we wanted to do gang stuff.
well.
Please sit up, Glamps.
I would imagine that killing someone's dog and attempting to steal their supply is not the best way to quote unquote get in with the boys.
What do you believe that?
Who are you working for? Who told you this information of where we're of this shipment?
My sweet, sweet Sally.
God damn it, Glamps.
My sweet, sweet Sally.
Sally, yes, I believe I'm familiar. Well, I'm sure we'll have to give her a reward for her wonderful information gathering.
Yes, yes. She's a nice lass.
I'm sure she is.
Yo, don't die.
I will not have to suffer for my consequences.
Well, is that might actually be something that we can come to an accord on. You see, this shipment wasn't just going to any random seller. We were taking these to the Sparkrites who were going to use these to further their research on the ghost field.
You want?
Maybe.
I'll come clean. I'll tell you who our employer is.
Oh, you have an employer.
Yes.
God
His
damn
name
it,
is Ribbon.
Glamps.
He's a chemist.
This sounds like a lie. If you are lying, I will need a roll.
I'm not lying.
The GM is asking if you're lying.
I am not lying.
Mm-hmm. Well, as the GM, I will mention that no, that was not in fact the person that you were
right.
hired by.
I'll roll. Then. Can I consort?
You can.
Desperate, risky. There's this risky, right?
Risky for standard.
Come on. Okay, let's go.
Nice.
Yes.
Success with consequence. Well, I think I've already got a good consequence lined up, so I
Ooh.
think that's okay.
Oh, not the stick.
Oh no! Not the bees!
Oh, but that's right. This is for a different. Well, let's get a little bit more information here. Is this a name of somebody in the city that you know, or is this just some name that you're making up?
This is one of my animes on the Shoots friend list.
Ah, yeah. And what is the description for our
Is a
friend here?
chemist.
He's a chemist. Okay, I see. Most likely, they're trying to get a hold of these relics to work some sort of operation. Okay. Well, your information is very good, and you may very well have saved your lives with that information.
I like Riven.
Sure you do. Well, tell you what, maybe you will help our little organization here, and after we make our delivery, we'll teach we'll teach our new mutual friend a lesson. What was the guy's name again?
Riven.
Riven. We'll have to teach old Riven a lesson.
Works for me.
Very well. All right, let him up. And the two guards from before, uh, one of them's like, but he killed my dog. We'll get you a new dog. That's not how that works. You can't just replace Snoopy.
I'll kill
Oh,
Snoopy
we'll
too
give you a
as
cat.
well.
We'll get
I'll
you
do it
both
again.
your dogs.
You'll also, if you two do come across another dog, can you please get another dog for Scott?
We will.
All right, thank you. Scott he's very attached to his pets.
Well, not anymore. He's kind of dead.
Lambs, not now.
He just punches your lights out.
Oh!
Luckily, you're not taking a harm for that.
I got him.
Oh!
Well, let's talk. Well, you guys definitely finished the score.
That could have gone
Damn, DM, did we do good?
Well,
better.
let's
We did
talk.
terrible.
Let's see. What's the spot in the book here? I'm looking for after the score. No, I need. Where is my index? I have all the stuff I did not. All the stuff I prepped. I did not prep. I take like little screenshots of each of these. Ba 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 da 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 da. Hey, here we go. After a score, the PCs take stock of their income from the operation. A successful score generates both rep and coin. Let's see. You earn 2 rep per score by default. Well, that's a good start. None of that
Before
is...
like we finish, can Oifugio, right? Have a because I'm not sure if it's known. Is this base known to the like the greater public?
This area?
Yep.
No.
No. Then I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell her we failed, but we know where the relics are.
Oh, you're gonna go back to you're gonna try to go back to
I'm assuming we're let go, maybe.
No.
But then we're gonna have to say that for later.
Yeah, you guys are currently the newest recruits of the Foghounds.
Yeah,
you have a crew name now.
We got kidnapped.
Feel bad when Super comes back.
Oh yeah, Super's gonna be very surprised.
We tell him about the gang.
Also, let's talk between the two of you. Do you think Ifugio saw that Josephine was trying to split?
Yeah, I think for the sake of interest and stuff later, yeah, he saw. That's okay with him.
You little bitch.
Hey, I'm little, I ain't no bitch.
I broke my leg for you. I broke everything.
I just met you, so I wanted to live.
Oh wait,
That
you're
is
just
fair.
a child, aren't you?
I'm 35.
It's just a child.
But, old people, that makes sense.
I hate you.
The nice thing about Blades in the Dark is that it's so easy to like prep a character that it's very easy to cycle in like a player can have multiple characters as long as it's only one character in the score.
Makes sense.
So maybe these two are going to split up once their little forced endeavor is over.
I want to be with the gang. That's what Oifugio wants. All right.
Congrats, you're now in with the boys.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh
Maybe if you
no.
perform well in the next score, you'll be able to you'll be able to get, help with that. You'll be able to get in with the Foghounds.
I think we fucked
Uh,
up. I think. Okay.
for now, let's talk
Mhm.
information here. So you guys have 2 rep. Oh, this is good. The crew earns coin based on the nature of the operation. Well, let's just say that no.
No.
Yeah.
Do we
That
generate
sucks.
any heat for the shit we just like?
What a great question.
Oh,
Uh, yes.
yeah.
Uh, he-
Oh.
heat. Deskval is a city of prying eyes and informants, both living and ghostly. Anything you might do might be witnessed, and there's always evidence left behind. To reflect this, your crew acquires heat as they commit crimes. After a score conflict with an opponent, your crew takes heat according to the nature of the operation. Uh, what was this a smooth and quiet operation with low exposure?
No.
Oh. That's all I want to remember people of.
Was this a contained endeavor with standard exposure?
Was it? Not sure what that
I,
means.
Uh, I could be convinced. I'm thinking more like a 4 heat kind of situation. Loud and chaotic, high exposure. I think the
I'm,
guns and the murder really helped seal the deal on that.
I think four he is fair.
it's
I
just a
guess.
dog. Come on, nobody.
uh, so yes, if you will mark 4 heat on the
And the five
crew
heat.
here.
What happens if we?
And
If
the
we
five.
get enough heat, we get wanted, right?
Correct. You get a GTA wanted level.
Uh,
A good thing. I had the ability to sit in jail because I'm a sweet old man, right? I murdered so many people, but I'm a sweet old man, right?
Right.
That they look past my transgressions a little. They get a little loose.
There we
There's
go. How many are we getting?
what?
How many heat are we getting?
4.
Got it.
There is another thing here, though I won't punish you on it because I didn't mention this before.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 2 heat is almost always added if killing was involved, whether your crew did the killing or not. And it's not as easy in Duskval as hiding the bodies, because when someone dies, their spirit is now in the city,
Oh
and
damn.
there
You
is
gotta come
a
with a dog.
there is a spirit of a dog around somewhere.
Oh god.
And
I can't sleep.
a a
Still.
group in the city is responsible for like collecting the body and securing the soul and all that, because every wayward soul in here is not good. So I'm not punishing for you this time, just for future scores. Keep in mind, killing bad.
You gonna tell that to a senile old man?
Yes,
Will the senile old man listen to you?
that is not what I need to worry about. That is not my problem.
Bill,
Oh
I
god.
think you might be in trouble.
There is one
Uh,
more matter to discuss. Well, we can get into a little bit more because we still have time.
Mm-hmm.
We have entanglements. You guys, as characters and as a crew, you guys kind of sit in the middle of a web of intrigue, especially for charismatic characters such as you guys, such as yourselves. Uh, and whenever you do a score, something good or bad happens. And now you guys are in that much deeper shit because you're in with another gang.
We in the gang.
I have an entanglements table here. You guys are currently at how much heat? 4?
4. Yep.
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see what result we get.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
5. Reprisals or the unquiet dead. Let's see here. Where is the list of these?
oh, are we
You
gonna be
don't. You want to send them to
us?
us so we know what kind of shit we just committed?
Let's find out. Oh, you want to see what the list of
Yeah.
options is? Sure.
I don't. I want to know how I die.
Oh no, you probably won't die.
What player instantly
I won't
dies?
let you die yet. I'm
Okay.
currently rolling on the 4 to 5 heat table, and we have the reprisals or the unquiet dead. Let's see here.
I'm scared.
Reprisals: an enemy faction makes a move against you, or a friend, contact, or vice purveyor. Oh, I think we know what that one is.
What?
Or it could be the unquiet dead. A rogue spirit is drawn to you. Perhaps it's a past victim.
Oh, the dog! Oh!
The dog! The dog's back again!
Well, I think we've got. Maybe we can bring the dog in another time. For now, we have reprisals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The foghounds are going after Sally. And
Ooh.
Sally, who is the foghounds make no
Are they also
they're
going
not
after
being
Ribbit?
They are still going after Ribbit.
Yes. That you took
But
my crush in high school.
you're going to have to now change Salia over to an enemy.
Does she know that I was?
Yes, the foghounds were very taunting about it.
Whoops, Celia. I'm sorry.
That does in fact suck the subgrounds, but it probably did save your life.
By ribbing
Alright.
it, suck my dick.
So, well, you guys don't really have any coins, so we don't have to worry about any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, how this is going to go. Do I even want to give this to you? Yeah, let's do it. It'll be fun. There is a list of downtime activities that you can do. Though you guys will be kind of at a limited amount because you guys don't have any coin, and you don't have any the foghounds aren't going to really let you go out somewhere. But if you can convince them that it's going to help for the next activity, then we'll see what we can do. Let me show you the options.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Oh yeah. One of these is okay. I'm actually really glad that I did this because one of these is very important. So we have 6 options here. You can acquire an asset, which is something to help you on a future score. You can start a long-term project, which is kind of it could be anything. It's all about what you guys as characters want to do. You can recover, which is putting progress towards a healing clock to get rid of to lower down all your injuries.
Wait, so it takes four sessions to heal one injury?
Not necessarily. Depends on depends on who you get healing you and how well they roll. You can reduce the heat on your crew. You can train and we didn't do XP. Silly me. How could I forget? I know how I could figure it because I was looking at the stuff for the after the score, and it didn't and it didn't show up on the list. I should not finish that line because that's from a song. Grr. Let's see. Character? No. Let me just look up character. Nope, character has a lot more spots in the. Oh, it's got over 300. Right.
Wait, what?
Right.
Yeah, we get infinite XP now, DM. Thank you. I think that seems about right.
Here we go. First, let's start with Okay, let's start with the crew advancement because I'm looking at it right here. Oh, it's because I'm on the crew sheet. So for the crew, at the end of each session, mark for each item below, mark 1 XP, or instead mark 2 XP if that item occurred multiple times. Did you guys acquire product supply, execute clandestine overt sales, or secure new territory?
Whoa, we're part of a new gang.
Did you contend with challenges above your current station? Yes. Oh, did you guys bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one? Uh,
I
no,
guess so.
A
but
little bit.
We're like
a
bumbling
little
idiots.
bit. That's the
We're
that's the nice thing about this
like
game
bumbling
is that
idiots, I guess.
you can, since it's so kind of free form, you can kind of like talk me down on some of these, but not this time. By the
So,
way, the reputation is a preset thing, as you guys have a strange reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Unfortunately, a lot of this is being swept up by the Foghounds, who are going to be taking in. Like, you're making them look good. You're not making yourselves look good.
Ah.
Uh,
I'm here we go this time.
We're in
Let's
the
get bad.
gang now.
did you guys express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of your crew?
Little bit?
We kind of goofy, I guess.
What would that
We
a
were
little
pretty
bit be?
strange, if that makes sense.
That is fair. I'll give it to you.
Yay.
You guys have
Yay.
2 XP when you I believe, I don't think it's like a bar. I don't think you fill it up. You can like spend that XP on something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
on what?
But I'll look into that. That's a great question. As for character XP, let's switch to character mode.
I like how you're using my sheet right now.
Yes.
How much XP was that before?
2 crew XP.
Alrighty.
Oh, hey, that makes it so I don't actually have to do anything. Thank you.
Correct. Lucky you. Let's start with Josephine. So let me bring up Josephine's character.
Maybe, I'll do it later.
Let's go to your character parts. All right. This is a similar thing to the crew XP. I'm going to ask you questions and we're going to talk about it.
Alrighty.
Every time you roll a desperate action, mark XP in that action's attributes. So we've already done that. You've got your resolve on there. For each item below, mark 1 XP, blah, 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 blah. Did you address a challenge with deception or influence? You did.
Cool.
Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
I guess. I mean, I use my goals and my advantages, if that counts.
That is true. Okay. Yeah, that was a rough session. I'll give it to you. And the final one is, did you struggle with issues from your vice or traumas? What is your vice? Your vice is alcohol. I do not think that applies. So you've got 2 XP, and probably between sessions we'll look into what that XP can get you. Let's jump to Fugio.
That's me.
We've already marked your. So I was doing it correctly. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You have your 2 XP and prowess.
Yep. Does that go and prowess go away now or what?
No, that stays in that specific spot for prowess. So these go away.
So wait, what XP did I get? Did you add it for me already?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you address a challenge with calculation or conspiracy?
Yes, multiple times. I studied. You study a lot.
I mean,
I have a gun.
You do have a gun.
I have a gun.
I mean, he pretended to have a golden leg. Maybe does that count?
I always have a second gun with me. But I took away my medicine gun.
Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
That is a good question. I'm always gonna say yes. There's no.
And I'm always going to say how.
Well, you understand, I'm old. That's my drive.
Hold on.
My
Your audio just died a lot for me. What?
My hello?
Died.
Oh no, we lost him.
Hello?
Oh, he's back.
I can explain. My heritage is being old.
Sit out, though.
No.
Yes.
Did you struggle with issues from your vice or traumas? Your vice is
Faith.
faith. Does not seem to be the case right here.
I did not
Uh,
get in with the gang. My faith
yeah.
is destroyed.
uh, you've got 1 XP. Everything's good. Uh, let's see. We did that. Is there anything else that I need to look at? I'm
Do we lose
sure all.
stress or do we have it now?
That's right, the downtime. Keep your current stress.
Oh, oh,
Let me
oh,
get
the
back to my
dog.
spot. Why there's so many instances of the word payoff? No.
That's what you get when you join the boys.
Oh no. Okay, here we go. Take me to that page. Where'd
We're
it go?
having an eternal crisis right now, chat.
We are 145.
It's not easy
One day,
being
one of
old.
these days, I'll have all these. I'll have all this stuff. Oh man, it's not the right one.
Got that memorized. Oh god, nobody's
Yeah.
gonna get that reference.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Got that
We
memorized.
we
God.
are in the right spot. All right. So you have those 6 options there. We talked about reducing heat. You can
What's
train
the
to give
last
yourself
option?
more. The last option is the most important one.
Oh yes.
This if you indulge your vice, you can remove stress. But there's a trick here.
Mm-hmm.
So when you indulge your vice, you go do whatever your vice tells you to do. If you have faith, you do your faith stuff. If you have stupor, in Josephine's case, then you drink or do drugs, that kind of stuff to
Ah yes,
relieve
the
stress.
hardcore drugs.
So how this goes, you go to your vice purveyor, which can be anyone you want. Like maybe it's Josephine's tavern buddy. But we'll get into that as it's another good role play thing. And then where did you go? Oh, that's right. It's a resistance roll. So and then this goes for your lowest one. Yeah. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
look at your 3 groups of insight, prowess, or resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of them has the least amount of 1-row dots?
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with Ofugio.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah. Which of your 3 groups has the least amount of 1-row dots?
That would be insight and prowess.
Excellent. If you could roll, if you click on insight or prowess, you can just roll it that way. And you're going to. Oh, I should before you roll. You're going to be recovering amount of stress equal to. I believe that's just equal to the number of what you roll.
Okay. Got it. Oh, can I have bonus dying?
No.
No. Okay.
But this isn't going to be a problem for you because you are already super stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you lose too much stress, like if you only had like 4 and you reduce 6, then first off, you rolled hot on that one. You overindulge and bad things happen.
Oh!
You could give yourself more heat, or you could extra entanglements, all kinds of stuff.
Oh no! I killed the dog. I want to kill more.
So let's set the scene for us. What does Ofugio do to what is his faith? Uh, and
Is
how
there
how does
a
he build?
is there like a set like god already in the universe or?
Not a set one. The most common one is the Church of Ecstasy of the Flesh.
That sounds
Uh,
like a cult. The
yes,
DM is part of a cult. Oh no.
and the people in the '80s thought that thought we were doing cults. They were right. I am currently looking up information on
I'm
the.
going to pray with the fellow foghounds that are religious.
I see. Yeah. I mean, feel free to throw in any information that you have if you don't want to. If you don't want to go for the more culty stuff. What stuff does Ufugio revere?
I am the prophet.
Oh, oh,
God damn it,
you
Glenn.
you are you are centering a religion around yourself. I see.
No, it is all about this Jeebus Crust. I have no idea who this is,
God
but
damn
he's
it, Glenn.
holy, and that's all that remains of this man. For some reason, he was hung up on a dinner plate. On a dinner plate.
I saw him once, and I saw his face in the potato, and I knew he is there.
Oh,
Uh,
my God.
right, yeah.
So,
I'm
I will yes and this. You are currently you're currently praying to a one Jeebus crust who may or may not be a food related deity.
This is all that remains of Christianity. That's the joke.
I see. I like it. That's some good stuff right there. And with it, your faith in him is so strong that you were able to clear 6 stress.
Alright. That's
So
a
that takes you back down to like what? 1, 2?
2.
Nice. That's a
I
juicy
am.
one.
Do I indoctrinate any of the foghounds? That's the question.
No, that is a different that is a different downtime activity.
Yes, get down with the boys. Is that what they're
Uh,
called?
Normally each person gets 2 downtime activities, but that's usually for a successful score.
Ooh.
No,
Uh,
no.
for anyone in chat just joining in, we had. I don't even know if I want to explain what happened without laughing.
You'll have to go back and watch the VOD on YouTube or on
Exactly.
Twitch. But to summarize, everything went awful. Their plan to steal relics from a caravan, a caravan of like a low tier gang like themselves, has gone horribly wrong.
We're in with a gang.
They are now in with the gang as they are being forced to do a job for them.
It will be uploaded sometime tomorrow due to contractual reasons. There we go.
But you are always able to watch them on Twitch as long as the Twitch VODs are
Yep.
enabled. Excellent. So we're just going to do one downtime activity for this score. It's also a good tutorial.
Okay.
Josephine, what are you going to do for your downtime activity?
What would it sound like that you just had a bond with my new fellow juniors that's I never hear for a while? Sorry.
Could you run that by me one more time?
What would it fall under to just bond with these my new fellow gang members? I'm probably gonna be here for a while.
Understandable. That would be a long-term project, it sounds like, if you're wanting to gain these guys' trust.
Could you not turn on
I
music?
would go with that then.
Huh.
I would go with that then.
Oh.
Okay. In that case, what kind of skill roll? Well, first off, what's your stress currently looking at?
It is 5, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's 5. Wait, no, it's
Uh,
6. Actually, I think it's 6. Actually,
okay.
I can't really tell closely. So it's 5 or 6.
Let's say it's 5. Uh, I'm okay with you not clearing your stress, but for your next score, you're going to be at a pretty steep disadvantage.
All right, let's indulge vice instead. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
indulge vice. And I double counted. Yeah, it's 6.
Okay. Oh, you do have 6?
Yeah, I double counted.
Okay. So you're going back to the wasted weasel because that's right, it's alcohol right there on there.
Yeah.
So let's it's going to be just like what Pope did. Which of your 3 categories do you have the least amount of dots in?
Let's see. Prowess.
Okay. So go ahead and just click if you click the word prowess, it'll make a roll for you, and you're going to clear that amount of stress. And if you roll a 6, everything's great.
Yep.
It don't roll a 7
Hey,
though
Viola.
somehow.
Hey, Kyle, give me some meat meals over here, buddy.
Nice.
Awesome.
So you were able to clear 5 stress, which will take you back down to 1.
Wait. Do the Foghounds let him leave?
But they're keeping a very close eye on you.
Chug,
So-
chug.
If Josephine does do anything bad, then they're going to beat the snot out of her.
Ah, geez.
They're gonna have a fun time watching over the scene. Oh man, how much chaos he freaking does.
High school all over again.
Damn.
So yeah, everything that went pretty darn well. You were able to relieve your stress. So
Yay.
honestly, all in the end, you guys didn't end up too bad.
Oh, my back. My back.
Set up, Clamps.
And one last thing, I'll talk a little bit about the Church of Ecstasy. The quote unquote state religion honors the life and body and abhors the corrupted and abhors abhors the corrupted spirit world, essentially a secret society.
Wait, it's the global religion is a secret society.
The real deep stuff is a secret society.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
kind
like
of
so it's like actual Christianity. Or yeah. We don't know,
But,
we don't want to know what happens in the Vatican.
If you guys
I
have
want to be in the room where it happens.
if you guys have the copy of the PDF I sent you, or if not, I can resend it. There's a bunch of information about Duskball and the different factions that are in here.
Yeah, I should have it somewhere.
But I think we're good to go because we pretty much know what your next score is going to be.
Yeah, seems
So,
like it. Yeah, capsule.
That's the nice thing about this system is it's very easy to just kind of like, all right, you're done that. Now we can loop you into the next part. But I will need some time to prep that.
Fail.
But that is going to conclude our session today. What did you guys think?
I had a great time, even though we kind of messed up.
Oh, I broke my back. Okay, I'll
That
stop. was
was super fun on my part. I was so nervous, but like once we got into the action, I was like, oh, this is easy.
I had a great time, like I said. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, I can't wait to get Super in on this and see what he thinks
Yeah,
about
I
it.
can't wait to see how Super reacts to what happened.
Are we ready to raid?
We are ready to raid.
Raid
Thank you everybody
Shadow
for attending the
Legends.
RPG buffet.
I had a great time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
We didn't even raid yet. It's a bit early.
I know. I just didn't want to. I just wanted to yes and the waving goodbye.
Yeah.
We're currently gone. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
see
we're
us.
ghosts. Boo!
Yeah,
Goodbye!
we're ghosts. We're in the spirit field.